Haven. Oh, Haven. We back, baby. After 2 week plus long break to myself, self-love, self-care. Mind you, for the people who was tuned in, I said I was going to do my own ether. I failed epically. But anyhow, I felt like I was giving my energy into everything outside of myself and not myself. So I took some time to myself for self-love, self-care. If you missed me, I missed you too, baby. Well, we back, baby. In today's video, we're going to be looking at weird and unusual TikToks that will make us question reality. Let's get right into it, Haven. I had to... Haven, I had to get my blue light blocking glasses because my eyes, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. But before we get started, I just want to say one thing. I got a bunch of videos lined up for us as far as clips. I'm not talking about content. I got to actually do the work. Like I said, I've been working and loving myself and all of that stuff. So I'm giving my energy to myself. But we got a lot of videos, a lot of clips to watch together, Haven. So hopefully you tuned in. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Let's get to it. Share, share, share. Help us get into the algorithm. Help us spread the information. You know how we rock? Come on, Haven. Tell them people. Haven, tell the newcomers how we rock, baby. Let's get it, though. Right into it, right? Right into it. But I'm chatting, right? I miss y'all, Haven. I ain't gonna lie. I had to come play around and goof off and shit like that. But let's do it. Thank you. What y'all think about that?
They charging us $20 for congestion. It is 1 in the morning. Why the fuck we sitting in traffic?
I'm with him.
Fuck.
I'm with him. Facts.
Organic, so
Hold on. It makes sense. If y'all charging us for congestion while we in traffic till 1 a.m., it does not make sense, Haven. Why y'all charging us? And what y'all think about that alien or whatever being that was in the water? Y'all think that was CGI or that was real spill? Let me know.
So you put what do you say? You put
white
paint?
enamel,
Paint?
yeah, paint. Just like you paint your house.
And then say it again, what does it do?
And the white enamel would be the equivalent of your brain membrane. So your brain would be like white muscles in your head. So the enamel, white enamel would be the equivalent of your brain. And then the glitter would be the equivalent of your blood and your
So you got
plasma.
paint and glitter on your head so it can basically you said it's to clone your brain?
Yeah, so it would replicate or duplicate the natural organic, I guess, setup of the brain inside. And then the brain cancer would reject since you have the brain cancer, it would reject whatever waste or contaminants that's not supposed to be in your brain or in your head. It would spit it out, but it would spit it out white, like the brain would be.
That shit hella smart.
And
You
then
said you learned that where?
I learned it from just experiencing going through with brain cancer. Just
You should go to you ever thought of like going to the doctors and letting them know how you handle your shit? Because that sound like
I shared stuff with them, but I guess this would be as close to the replication of the membrane.
Duplicate brain cells.
Yeah, and then duplicate your brain cells, and then
So you said you had what for 2 years?
brain cancer.
You had brain cancer
And
for 2
tumors.
years. And
Stop.
Yo, he said he had brain cancer for 2 years, and he's putting, what is it? Paint enamel or whatever, white enamel and glitter to duplicate the membrane of his. Bro, I don't know if it's real or not. Let me know what you think. I just wanted to share with y'all because he was itching like a mug. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Haven? But shout out Wisdom Blast. I just want to say big shout out to Wisdom Blast because I do have a lot of his content in this video and maybe a couple upcoming videos, to be honest. So I just want to give him a big shout out, and the other guy, what's his name? CP. Secrets Within CP. I give him a big shout out too, because I use his clips and I never shout him out. So big shout out to him as well. Let's get it.
You're going to want to hear this. There was reportedly a biblical description of an angel spotted in Mexico. Look at this. Right here in the middle of the sky. That everybody is recording. Wait till you zoom in. And you zoom in a little closer. And as it get closer, you can start to see that it starts resembling more and more like the biblical description of the angels. Look at it. It even got the eye in the middle.
Look at it.
And then we know that we're in some strange times. So anything like this, very much possible. Are y'all seeing this shit?
Okay.
Just look at it. And this is what it looked like when you stop and actually look at it. Damn near resembling this.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Was it an angel? Was it a UFO? Was it just a balloon? Comment below. Follow me on all other social media platforms.
Keep rolling,
Stay
though. We ain't
tuned.
gonna stop.
Could this be
The
true?
Latin alphabet we use comes from the Greek, which comes from the Phoenician, and if you wrap it around a circle, turn each letter 90 degrees, and combine them into two-letter pairs, you see that our alphabet comes from the stars. Note, however, that these three signs are reversed. These are individually mirrored. Cancer has a basket on its head, and Aquarius is missing. The letter reversals are due to the sun's analemma still present in the alphabet, and that's the figure 8 pattern that the sun draws on the sky each year, and the direction the sun is moving through each sign causes the letter reversals. Untie the alphabet on the 7th of 22 letters. The basket on Cancer's head marks the summer solstice. Aquarius is silent because the early peoples believed his waters to be the underlying fabric upon which all the other signs lived and moved and had their being. And we can answer more questions if we look into the pictographic meanings of each letter, or if we stack the alphabet on a 7-layer cake.
Christians can't bear any of this stuff. They can't hear any of this stuff. They can't hear about the astrological, astrology. They get freaked out. Oh, don't talk to me about that. And yet in Genesis 1, the very first page, it says, God says, let the stars be for signs. Well, if the stars are for signs, shouldn't you figure out what they mean? Psalm 147 says God named all the stars. Why did he call them Sagittarius and Aquarius and Aquila and Coma? Why did he call them those things? Nobody knows. Do you know the whole Bible was written in the stars before it was ever put on paper? And you can read the Bible by looking at the stars?
I ain't know that.
Well, you say, well, that's ridiculous. No, it's not. It's true. I say, well, I don't believe...
I need y'all to listen to this.
Yo, that's a magnificent little tool or toy or whatever that. You know what I mean? But I ain't know that. He said you could read the scriptures just by looking at the stars. I did not know that. Did you, Haven? This is why we watch these videos together, baby. We back, man. Feels good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big shout out to the people who've been hitting me up, asking where I'm at. Am I okay? Am I safe? Yo, listen, I send deep divine love, and I give my grace for you rocking with me, pulling up, asking about my whereabouts, trying to see if I'm okay. I love you, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, goddesses and gods. I love all of y'all.
Download that I got about Ints. They have unlocked the true power of unity. Yes, they have unlocked the true power of the collective, the unity consciousness. And see, one of these little ants wouldn't have the strength to carry such food, so they feed off of each other's strength. They all have the same mindset to focus and channel their energy into one task until the task is completed. No matter how big the task is, it really does not matter when you're working in a collective, as y'all see right here, and y'all been seeing the whole video. Now, for a second, just imagine if humans use that same collective conscious to make the world a better place. There wouldn't be a task, a job, anything that would be too big that we couldn't handle together as a collective. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this download that I got about Ints in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on all other social media for exclusive content and hit that email if y'all want to do business.
Real Kodak is locked still. The real Kodak is in the island. It's on the island somewhere. But I'm not finna expose nothing. That's just what it is. Give us a Glee. I can't say Glee. Y'all know
I'm the clone. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. That's the only thing that the software, you gotta understand, like, you gotta wait till like 2025, like when the software is like all the way like up to date. They ain't gave me everything yet, you know what I'm saying? There's certain little things I can't do, like to do Kodiak Black.
It got copywritten, so I just took the audio out, but we put it up anyway.
I see these articles from time to time, mysterious Stargate found in Portugal. So I decided to investigate this time. Allegedly, what I'm going to be showing y'all are ancient Stargates discovered all around the world, and it's your job to tell me if it's real or not, because I'm not sure. These symbols right here, unlike anything I've ever seen. I'm not sure what jungle this one right here was allegedly discovered in, but I don't know, if you look close, it looks like it's AI, look at their eyes, but what do I know? This one's allegedly authentic as well, so I don't know what my opinion is on it yet. What do y'all think? I know one thing, what it looks like. You know what this is? This is the CERN, the Hadron Collider, the particle accelerator, in Switzerland. It smashes. Anyways, another story, part 2, if you want that one, I'll tell you about that. Yeah, that one's kind of eerie, isn't it? I don't know. We'll dive deeper into the Hadron Collider. If y'all want to see that on part 2, just let me know.
Just undercover human.
Time out. Before I talk about the Stargates, what y'all think about Kodak being a clone? I think he's a fucking clone. Straight up and down, bro. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, Haven. I think he is. Like, you feel me? We know what's going on with Hollywood. Hollywood. Black Hollywood too. Black Hollywood too. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't about pigmentation no more. It's about your energy and vibration. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you're getting some sunlight out there. When the sun rises and at noon, that's the gold sun and the diamond sun. Do your homework and get that energy. Sun gaze. Go, let's bring forth balance and harmony, Haven. That's all I'm saying. Now, the Stargates all throughout the U.S. But let's say it again. There's Stargates all throughout the U.S. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Trafficking sting in Polk County history. More than 200 people are facing tonight, among them a local school athletic director and coach and a few Disney employees. Fox 13's Carla Byron joins us live from the Polk County Sheriff's Office. So Carla, this operation had some pretty significant results.
Yeah, Sheriff Grady Judd said some of the suspects brought weapons or drugs with them to the undercover location. Some even brought their children with them, which is unusual to say the least. He adds a lot of the suspects and victims were here in the country illegally.
She's one of the human traffickers.
Out of the 219 arrests in the undercover multi-agency operation,
she's the one that was setting the appointments. She's the one that were prostituting 2 young ladies.
2 suspects.
They look off. They look a little off, man. It's a little...
One from Chicago and another from Orlando were arrested for human trafficking, a life felony, and 2 others are still under investigation.
He loaned her $2,200 to repair a vehicle, and she didn't have the money to pay it back. So he said, "You're gonna have to do prostitution."
Investigators say the 2 are also undocumented. In fact, they say 35 of the suspects arrested were in the United States illegally, and 3 were victims of human trafficking. The sheriff says they're seeing more undocumented people in every operation they do.
They were paying off the coyote.
Anybody ever read this book right here from 1893, Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey by Ingersoll Lockwood?
Yo, this the CP dude. Shout out to him, man.
It's just about a boy named Barron Trump who lived in a wonderful castle. Trump Castle, that is. Anyways, old Barron got tired and bored of his life of luxury, so he decided to go off on an adventure. On this adventure he went on, he was guided by a man named Don. Somehow he came across a time travel portal in Russia. This same author wrote a book a couple years later called The Last President. Now, this book was about a wealthy man who lived on Fifth Avenue in New York City. Shortly after he's inaugurated, he elects a guy named Pence to be his VP. After the inauguration, because nobody thought he would win, the world erupted into violence. Keep in mind, this is just a book, everybody. Now, here's where it gets kind of weird. So Nikola Tesla, who had claimed to discover time travel, when he died, there was about 80 trunks of his life's work, his complete life's work, in the little apartment hotel that he passed away in. Well, the guy put in charge of collecting all his stuff and getting everything was none other than John G. Trump, Donald Trump's uncle. Then there's rumors after his uncle passed, Donald Trump inherited all of the time travel stuff.
I ain't gonna say nothing. That's crazy, bro. Yo, we know not to play with them waters, man. Happy transcendence to whoever that was who got stuck. Hopefully what they was benevolent and not malevolent, because we know all malevolence must be eradicated. But to be honest, man, don't play with them waters, bro. You seen that giant squid egg or whatever? An egg? That's just an egg? I mean, I seen them little tiny little, but what they gonna grow into? I don't know. I respect Mother Sea, I respect Mother Earth, but one thing I know is we don't play about that water, and Mother Sea don't play either. So tread lightly. My hands is up.
So I recently transitioned to be a guy, and I had a doctor's appointment recently. That doctor said I was pregnant.
So she transitioned. Did she get surgery or not? Let's just keep rolling.
Doesn't make any sense because I'm obviously a guy. So I'm going to a second doctor now to get a second opinion, and that's not possible anymore.
You must be tough and confident in order to become pregnant.
She did, and then I became a man.
Well, now that you are a man, you're going to have to jump back in a position as a woman and become a mother.
Nope. I'm not going to be a mother, and I'm not pregnant. That doesn't make any sense. How can a man be pregnant?
Well, before your transition, things like that just don't go away.
Right.
Like I said, when you transition, that doesn't just go away.
How is a man pregnant? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, technically, you're not a man.
Right.
I am a man.
I'm sorry to inform you, you have woman body parts, and you can give birth, and you can...
How dare you? Where is your bedside manner?
I tried to have bedside manner, and I tried to tell you, as a doctor, that we have been going over the charts and tried to fix that you are 6 weeks pregnant.
How would I look walking around as a pregnant man? Do you know the ridicule I would face?
Go back over to Sasha then.
Right. Go back over to Sasha then. Right. Like, what are you doing? What is this world coming to? They got us convinced that we don't want to be the gender we was born. We don't want to give life. We don't want to bring life. Like, what the fuck, Haven? Fuck all that YouTube shit, man. What the fuck, man? They bugging. Like, they bugging.
Financier was facing additional federal charges of operating a sex trafficking ring involving dozens of underage girls when he committed
And this ain't even hate speech or none of that. You feel me? I don't do that. To each his own. You feel me? You fly high then. Whatever you rock out with, you rock out with. Whatever. I'm just saying, logically, the Most High can give you everything you need to succeed. But here it is. You try to alter what the Most High and the cosmos and all of that in a nutshell has given you. So let's make it make sense. I don't know.
Suicide in a Manhattan jail in 2019. Prince Andrew and former Victoria's Secret CEO Les Wexner are among the 13 people who have tried unsuccessfully to remain anonymous. But others are asking too. There is Doe 107, who is begging the judge to remain secret, saying it would put her life at risk if her name was revealed. So what other names might we see on January 1st or 2nd?
So they got...
Earlier,
like I said, like, you know, I've been taking time to myself. So all these clips I got, I ain't watch them. I literally saved them to watch them with you so you get genuine reaction. But they got anonymous names. Doe 1, Doe 2, Doe 3, Doe 4, Jane Doe 5. Yo, y'all not slick.
I spoke with investigative reporter Vicky Ward, author of Vicky Ward Investigates on Substack, who's been covering the Epstein story closely for years. Vicky, there's a lot of speculation about whose names will be on this list. Do you think there'll be any big surprises?
So, I'm a little skeptical of the idea there'll be huge names that we don't already know, simply because Virginia Giuffre already made accusations against very prominent names.
Now I'm gonna tell it like this. Y'all know just how I know. Once these names drop, it's gonna be a lot of strange things that happen. Like they said though, January 1st, January 2nd, whenever this list drop, we gonna see. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this list finna drop in the comment. Like,
You gonna shoot me?
Get me off camera.
You gonna shoot me?
Get me off camera.
It's my phone. You can't tell me do shit.
Get out of my
You can't tell me
house.
do shit. You gonna shoot me?
What the fuck?
You gonna shoot me?
Nigga, you really?
You gonna shoot
Everybody
me?
who watching. This nigga smoke churn. Smoke churn.
Man, half of the people that's on my shit don't even know what that shit is, man.
Wow.
Half of the people on my
We not going past that. So you telling me people, you know, like one another, me and you and I, you know, not two. He talking about they smoking Sherm. You know what Sherm is? Well, she said he smoking Sherm. He said, ha, laughed it off. Yo, people on my shit don't even know what that is, so. Yo, bro, and then, like, respectfully, if you using these type of things in your lifestyle, and shorty telling you, get out, respectfully, get out, bro. What are you doing? But let's find out what's about to happen.
That shit don't even know what that is.
On live?
Oh,
Get
what?
out.
Bitch, you ain't gonna do shit. That's the point. That's why I'm on here, because you ain't gonna do shit. You not gonna pull it. You not bitchy enough to do it. You're scary. My nigga, you ain't no gangster, my nigga. I bet y'all slap the piss out you.
Ooh.
Ah, fuck. This girl just shot me.
Like she said, he's really police. Yo, let's run that back, because she popped. Yo, listen, ladies. I'm sorry I'm screaming, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm busting the headphones and all that, eardrums and all that. But listen, ladies. Y'all up one, ladies. Give me a fist bump, ladies. That's all I'm saying, ladies. Y'all up one. I don't even condone the violence, but she respectfully tell him, yo, get out my house. And now he starts threatening, yo, I bet you I slapped it out you. Like, what? Popped his ass. I respect it. That's all I'm saying. I don't condone it, but I respect it. It's a difference.
On live? Get out.
Bitch, you ain't gonna do shit. That's the point. That's why I'm on here, because you ain't gonna do shit. You not gonna pull it. You not bitchy enough to do it. You're scary. My nigga, you ain't no gangster, my nigga. I bet y'all slap the piss out you.
Ah, fuck. This girl just shot me.
He's telling. That's sick. Ladies, y'all up one.
Now Now, we all know that the sun is going to be reaching its solar maximum by the year 2025, meaning hypersolar activity and coronal mass.
Remember, we had part 1 and we missed a couple numbers, so I had to run part 2 for the Haven. You know what I'm saying?
And that the government is planning to stage a global catastrophic cyber attack. Either way it goes, there's going to be a massive power outage take place, and we all need to be prepared. Life Path 2, you're going to be a great support person for any group you come in contact with, and if they're smart enough, they'll do the same for you. 4s are going to have the mental capability and skills to help build tools, shelter, and infrastructures for the entire group. Life Path 6 is going to be naturally responsible for the first aid and have the emotional capability to maintain the health of themselves and other people. Now, I have to remaster the 7's role real quick because we cannot forget about the spiritual connection that the 7s possess. 7s will have the power to conduct a ritual at any moment. Last up, you have Life Path 8s. These people will do anything to uphold their power, whether that's through having weapons, gear, supplies, or even herbal remedies. Like and share this video for part 3, and we're gonna go over the master numbers.
Okay.
Love.
These are tips that an ex-CIA agent had for 2024. You're gonna want to hear this.
Tip number 1.
Listen.
Only ever wear closed-toed, laced shoes. So only ever wear closed-toed, laced shoes. You can see my mouth can't wrap my way around it.
Why?
Because no matter what shit
Why?
hits the fan, if you got closed toes and laces on your feet, you're safe. I have seen way too many bad guys neutralized because they're fighting in flip-flops or sandals or some other shit. And as soon as like asphalt breaks and grass breaks and cement is falling down, your feet are fucked, your fighting days are over.
Okay.
So always wear closed-toed shoes with laces.
Okay.
Number 2, carry small denominations of US dollar. Because when the economy goes to shit, a $5 bill is going to be worth much more than $5. So if you only have 20s, 10s, $20, and $100 bills, then you're going to be overpaying for everything because no one's going to give you change.
It's a fact.
So you need to carry small amounts of currency because as soon as the banks shut down, every piece of currency massively increases in value. So I always encourage people to carry $200 in cash, US dollars in cash.
Not Canadian
I recommend
dollars.
you carry them in small denominations.
What about Canadian dollars or Turkish lira?
I would do the same thing with all of it, man. Keep everything in small amounts. Because here's a of currency.
Yo, are y'all listening? This is a ex-CIA agent. Hey, yo, listen, man. It sounded like singles and 5s is the way to go, baby.
See? Because as soon as the banks shut down, every piece of currency massively increases in value. So I always encourage people to carry $200 in cash, US dollars in cash.
Not Canadian
I recommend
dollars.
you carry them in small denominations.
What about Canadian dollars or Turkish lira?
I would do the same thing with all of it, man. Keep everything in small amounts. Because here's the thing. If you're in Turkey and you're trying to get out of Turkey, guess what the most important currency is going to be?
So do you think USD would still be universally recognized as superior to those in those situations? You would take lira over USD in some cases?
As long as US dollars are the dominant economic force, you want to use those.
Okay.
We don't stand the risk of losing US dollar dominance until we start reaching parity with some other economic power. So 2027, 2029, 2031, that's when you have to really keep an eye on what currency is going to be. But currency valuations change much slower.
I definitely hope y'all was taking notes.
Right.
Now we all see
I
the
might
road
have
that
to.
2024 is taking. And we see what's finna pop off. And don't be scared. Just have a plan, be ready to execute that plan. Y'all let me know what y'all...
I just recently ordered a new book and pencils because I always like pencils over a pen. I don't know. I'm traditional. That's what, when I was coming up, I always was using pencils over a pen. I don't know.
Think about these tips in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content and stay tuned.
An extremely traumatized.
From the movie Trance. I think I'm going to watch that tonight when I get bored of hanging out with my buddies. I may go watch that if it's dropping gems. Because listen, Haven, let me tell y'all something. Go join the Discord so we could discuss and dissect furthermore. We can suggest movies to each other, all of that. We can hang out, we can kick it, we can speak more. Go check out the links in my about on my YouTube channel. Please, if you want to connect, if you want to contribute to the foundation I'm building, I give my grace. I'm not asking, you feel me? You're not obligated. But I give my grace to anyone who's reaching out in any form and fashion. I may have to go watch that. I may have to write this down after this video is being recorded.
MK Ultra mind control experience that I've had was the most dangerous game of human hunting. It was kind of designed to where there's no place to run, no place to hide, because there was no way to get away from them. And it was at one of those human hunting places that I saw George Bush Jr. hunted just as I was, because they were creating a Manchurian candidate who would become president. It was absolutely horrible that anybody was being hunted. It was an effort to be able to keep all the power in the Bush-Clinton dynasties. Bill Clinton was being groomed to slip into the office of president because he would do and say what needed to be done. Therefore, it was decided in 1984 that when people became disillusioned with Republicans leading them into the New World Order, then Bill Clinton as a Democrat would be put into place.
Man, these folks got a lot of deep, dark secrets. That's what I'm getting from this. I might go watch that.
So you can put a flame directly on the material and it does not burn. No smoke, no flame spread. And if you feel the back of the material, as you can tell I'm holding my hand on it, so there's no thermal transfer. Well, we manufacture sustainable building materials. And what we mean by sustainable is we use hemp and lime. Here in Alberta, there's an abundance of hemp that's already processed, and we have an abundance of lime as well. What we've developed is a structural block that does not require any cement or concrete or rebar.
Take notes. Hemp and limestone, I guess, I'm assuming. Hemp and limestone don't flame down. Don't flame up, however you want to put it. Safe home.
You simply stack the blocks up like Lego. There's an adhesive binder that goes between them, and you're done. The number one advantage to having a hemp building system is the indoor air quality and comfort for the occupants. So people living in the building, it regulates humidity, there's no mold that can grow, it's very warm and even temperatures, it's cooler in the summertime. It's basically just an ideal building material for interior comfort and air quality. When the plant grows, it absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and it's stored in the material of the plant itself as carbon. And so we capture about 6 kilos of CO2 per block in the actual material. So by the time the building is complete, it'll actually have a negative carbon footprint because of using our materials. Here, this is a pilot facility.
You know who this guy right here is? Mike the Madman Markham, who built a time machine. You heard me right. He built a daggone time machine. Now listen up. So in '95, he set out to make what's called a Jacob's Ladder. He was using a modified CD laser to throw the resistance of air in between the two poles. This would create a continuous arc. He noticed a strange effect when he turned it on. There was a heat signature, like the kind you see off hot pavement, except one was circular like a vortex. So this dude, he throws a sheet metal screw through the vortex just to see what will happen. It disappeared for a half a second. A couple more tests, the laser caught on fire. He figured he was going to rebuild the machine, he might as well use larger transformers. So he goes to the local power station where there were 6 old transformers, and he took them. So he got them all hooked up right, and when he hit the button, I guess, because he was going to be the one to jump in it, the whole city, a citywide blackout happened. And he pretty much vanished, and that was it. Or so they thought. They found, this is one of his images. Anyways, he disappeared, right? They couldn't find him. Well, then in an old newspaper article back from like the 1930s, there was a body found on the beach with like a metal tube all around it and stuff that didn't look like it was from that time period. So everybody's thinking that he actually traveled back in time. He just didn't make it back.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Damn,
wabarakatuh.
bro.
Fenomena alam kaitan awan. Bakal lagi awannya. Awan.
Clouds is falling. The sky is falling.
Hai awan, awan. Itu awan di langit, tapi tutup.
So who I remember when they was talking about the Titans, the Giants, the Nephilim? Well, I'ma need y'all to look at this gargantuan ass gladiator helmet. Look at it. What's fitting that? And then if you just look at the scale of the helmet, this grown man is inside of this helmet. So that means whatever was wearing this helmet, his head was the size of a man. So I can only imagine the rest of the body. And seeing things like this, it make you think twice when you're hearing stories about the War of the Gods, the Titan Wars, or even the fallen angels when they rebelled against the Most High and went to war. This is obviously some kind.
There's too much proof out here, Haven, but I love y'all, man. Pay attention, Haven.
Of Spartan gladiator helmet for a giant man. The truth is stranger than fiction. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this Nephilim helmet that's found at the bottom of the ocean in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content and stay tapped in.
Anaheim, California. Explain it.
Anaheim, California, the firmament is leaking out there. So they say. Explain it. Starting to get a little cold now.
As soon as the radiation come out the ground from all the planets aligning,
Y'all saw
gonna
that?
be thick and green. And listen, y'all finna see the military. They gonna be shooting at this energy, y'all. But then you're gonna see the second sun in the sky. It ain't gonna be no. Listen, this is why I'm telling you. They're gonna try to shut the internet down because nigga, everybody gonna see the shit all on the planet at the same time. It ain't gonna be no way they can hide it, nigga. And they're gonna keep coming. It's gonna be bigger and bigger and bigger solar flares coming, nigga. Each one is set to further raise our frequency. And once they hit that, remember, just like when we go out in the sun, we feel better. We like, oh shit, it's a sunny day. You say you feel, you get charged. Imagine how you gonna feel when the solar flare hit you. Can't even explain it. From regular walking people to this super.
Yeah, he about to jump out his seat, man. Hey, yo, listen, even though he was misled by the wrong beings, he had good intent, and he's still wrongfully convicted. I don't think he was touching on no children, man. Somebody with his passion and his background and all of that, my opinion, from my life path experience in the ghetto and all of that, he's not the type. I don't know. You can't put nothing past nobody, right? But I don't think he did that. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm standing on, I don't think he touched no little children. Now, me being misled by higher beings, that's different. But
superhuman ability, which already been in you.
I'm sorry for pausing this so much. I miss y'all. You feel me? So I'm spending time with y'all, talking as much as I can. But it's crazy. Like, just because he's targeted, painted, he still has very insightful information. So I would suggest people, when they come across his clips, if you're not going to go look at his content, at least listen when you come across it. Because he does have very insightful things that we need to know, even about those higher beings that was misleading him. So eyes open, ears open, pen, pad, let's get it.
It seems fake. Meanwhile, due to the law of the cosmos, they have to show it to you, free will, so they put this shit all in your face every day. You gotta do y'all shadow work on yourself and forgive yourself, because that's part of this radiation. This radiation gonna be so strong, y'all, that if you don't forgive yourself and you're not working on like that love frequency, it's gonna really be hard for you to breathe in that shit too. Even if you one of the guys and goddesses, you know why? Because you haven't been around this real radiation your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes
your
sense.
whole life, they had you eating meat just for this moment. The meat is gonna make it hard for you to move through this new energy. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm glad I stopped eating meat months ago.
Yeah, the only hardcore thing is that there is an extremely classified document dealing with religion, and it's about that thick. Period. But why would there be any classified material dealing with religion?
That thick,
I
you
want to
say?
go back to the religion thing. I want you to say it.
It's so far out.
All right, your objection has been noted.
Okay.
What does it say?
That we're containers. That's how supposedly the aliens look at us. That we are nothing but containers.
Containers of?
Containers. Can come up with whatever theory you
Yo,
want.
hold on, y'all. I gotta go back because I fucked that up, y'all. Man, I try to press pause because it's coming through an end. You know, I fucked that up, Haven. Hold on. But listen.
Document dealing with religion, and it's about that thick. Period. But why would there be any classified material dealing with religion?
I want to go back to the religion thing. I want you to say it.
It's so far out.
All right, your objection has been noted.
Okay.
What does it say?
That we're containers.
Okay, well, I was trying to pause to that right here. That word containers. They're calling us containers. Which means what? The third density vessel is just a biological vessel. Biological vehicle. We come from the cosmos. We go beyond this density, Haven. You know what I'm saying? We are eternal. We're beautiful. We're love. We're light. We're everything. Like, you feel me? Oh my goodness. I love y'all.
That's how supposedly the aliens look at us. That we are nothing but containers.
Containers, eh?
Containers. Maybe containers of souls. You can come up with whatever theory you want, but we're containers, and that's how we're mentioned in the documents. That religion was specifically created, so we have some rules and regulations for the sole purpose of not damaging the containers.
Haven, y'all listen to what he said? We are containers, maybe of souls or however you want to put it, but listen up closely to the words they use, man. But if you made it to the end of the video, I give my grace. I appreciate you. If you missed me, I missed you too. Like I said earlier, man, I really did. I enjoyed bonding with you guys. That's why I talk so much today, to be honest with you. But we got a lot of clips to catch up on, so we could, you feel me? A lot has happened in the last 2+ weeks, so you feel me? I know I've been getting them clips. We got a lot to catch up on. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the sub button. You feel me? Share, comment. All of that XYZ, we discuss and dissect. Yo, listen, Haven, I love you. Feel me? I love you. I love you. I send deep divine love, deep divine blessings, deep divine strength. Forgive yourself. Raise your energy. Let's get this shift. All of that, man. Like, oh my goodness. I'm actually feeling good, Haven. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your time. We out of here.
I'm out of space, I'm flowing, so no slowing down, let's speed it. Taking off from taking off, buckle up, D2, galactic flow, a different one. The light year just to come catch us, this party like rock stars. Make ET and that's my dog. Introduce me to the